Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the season premiere of Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football pregame show to kick off the 2022 NFL season and my new season of Scott Sports 101. Eventually, we're going to see a new backdrop eventually this season. Not right away, but eventually. And I'm adding a new wrinkle. I've done my Player of the Week and the Best Plays of the Week. And I'm also going to do the worst plays of the week this year. We got a great week one matchup this week. And it's the Buffalo Bills and the LA Rams. And right now, Buffalo is up 7-0 in the first quarter. We'll talk about that. I'll break it down and I'll give you my pick who I think is going to win tonight's game. But first, here is today's Scott Sports 101 trivia question. And it's a Buffalo Bills trivia question, as a matter of fact. In Super Bowl 25, the Bills became the first team in Super Bowl history to lose by what? I will have the answer later in the podcast. It's week one of the NFL. Of the 2022 NFL season, and we kick off week one with a great Thursday night football game between the Buffalo Bills, who take on the defending Super Bowl champion, the Los Angeles Rams, at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. And as I've said, the Bills are up 7-0. And it was the Bills. Darrell Henderson went up the middle for an LA Rams. I thought that was for a Bills up the middle to the LA 19 for a 2-yard score. And it was, and the extra point was good, and it's now 7-0 Rams in the first quarter. So we'll call it a pregame first quarter show, and it's 8:25 to go in the first. The Buffalo Bills are looking to have an even better season after going 11-6 last year. The Bills still have quarterback Josh Allen, who is really hoping to have one of his best seasons ever. And he was one that was not on the quarterback carousel this offseason. Buffalo is 8-5 in the all-time series against the Rams, but has been dominant of late, winning 7 of the last 9 meetings. Josh Allen is coming off a campaign during which he terrorized opposing defenses, with both arms and his legs. The 26-year-old, who was the 7th overall pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, became the first player in league history to throw for at least 4,000 yards, 4,407, and run for 750 or more, 763 in a season. Allen had 36 touchdown passes and ran for 6 scores during the regular season, while adding a whopping 9 touchdown tosses, in only 2 playoff games. Buffalo is still and has always been a good road team. Expect the Bills defense the Bills' offensive front line, to keep the Rams' quarterback Matthew Stafford out of the end zone and the red zone. And I feel the Bills are going to play well in this game tonight. Meanwhile, the Rams, who are the defending Super Bowl champions, are looking to repeat this year, starting the season on a winning note. Has been a regular occurrence for the Los Angeles Rams. And under head coach Sean McVay, since he took over as head coach in 2017. Los Angeles has won its opener and gone on to finish with a winning record every year. They have made 4 playoff appearances and 2 trips to the Super Bowl with McVay at the helm, and will try to win this season opener against the Bills tonight. The Rams defense will need to be able to capitalize on opportunities and not let Allen off the hook. If the defense can get a turnover or 2, the Rams will be in good shape. The Rams also need to really get back to their running game. The question is, can the Rams' offensive line do it? The Rams have to out-physical and outplay the Bills' defense up front. Darrell Henderson rushed for 114 yards on 20 carries in that game back in 2020, and had it not been for a call on Darius Williams, the Rams would have completed the comeback. If the Rams can lean on Cam Akers and Henderson, and take some of the pressure off Stafford, it will make for a great combination on offense, and that is by far. And I think it was Edmonds who scored that touchdown. No, it was Anderson. Gerald Anderson that scored that Bills touchdown. The Rams also need to attack the Bills' cornerbacks. The Bills will be without Tre'Davious White, who was placed on the PUP list. In his place will be rookie first-round pick Keller Elm, and he will Elm will be making his first career start, while Teron Johnson will be on the other side, and allowed the 17th most yards after a catch last season. The Rams should be able to win this matchup, and with Cooper Kupp and Allen Robinson. Now, Teron Johnson of the Bills needs to win the battle between him and Cooper Kupp in this game, because that's going to be a big factor in tonight's game between those two players, who are both on the defense of both teams, of the Bills and the Rams. Johnson with the Bills, Kupp with the Rams, excuse me. The Rams defense can't have a performance in the end zone like they did in Green Bay last season, when the Packers started 3 for 4 in the red zone. The Bills offense was the best red zone team in the NFL last season, scoring touchdowns on 66% of their red zone drives in their last 3 games in 2021. The Bills scored a touchdown in the red zone on a clip of 92%. The best way to slow down a high-powered offense is to force them into empty possessions or make them settle for 3. The Rams defense ranked 8th in the NFL last season, allowing touchdowns in the red zone at just a 53% rate. It's only week 1, but the Rams defense will need to be on their game right out of the gate. If both teams, especially the Rams, can do that, then the Rams should be able to come away with the victory over the Bills tonight. So I do feel that this is going to be one heck of a matchup between the Bills and the the Rams tonight. Josh Allen scored a pass short to Davis. It was Davis. Let me go to the. It was David, not Henderson. It was Gabe Davis that scored that touchdown. Excuse me. It was Gabe Davis that scored that touchdown for the Bills in the first quarter. And right now it's still 7-0 with 1:53 left in the first quarter. We're going to get back to this in just a second, but first it's time to reveal the answer to today's Scott Sports 101 trivia question, Thursday Night Football trivia question. In Super Bowl 25, the Bills became the first team in the Super Bowl history to lose by what? And if you said by 1 point, you are correct. In Super Bowl 25, in what became known for Scott Norwood missing a field goal wide right from 47 yards, the Bills become the first team to lose by 1 point, 20-19, versus the New York Giants. Kick that of that distance was not an automatic. In fact, it would have set a Super Bowl record for the longest field goal made. But that was, as you know, that was not indeed the case. So I will have another, and that's why the Bills lost by 1 point, because of Norwood missing that field goal in Super Bowl 25. I'll have another trivia question on my Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Sunday early games post-game show, so stay tuned for that. Right now, we'll get back talking about the game in a minute. It's time for me to give you my Thursday Night Football pick of the week. And I weighed this out, and I am going with the Buffalo Bills to win this one tonight. Because Buffalo, being a good team on the road, I think is going to get the win in this, and I am going to say Bills 24, Rams 21. So we'll see what happens, and I'll give the rest of the picks on Sunday. Right now the Rams are up 7. The Bills are up 7-0. 39 seconds to go in the first quarter. And this is going to be one of those games tonight where I think the lead could seesaw back and forth between these two teams. Or it could be one team could really be on and the other not so good. But we'll have to wait and see, because this game is interesting. It's only a 1 touchdown lead for the Bills. That's 7-0 with 39 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Well, that's just about going to wrap it up for the Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football first quarter pregame kickoff show. I'll be back with the Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football postgame show once the game has concluded. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1, I'm done.